Congratulations on a
Thanks so
terrific
much.
movie, man. Have you been feeling the buzz? I mean,
Definitely. I mean, especially today, obviously. But yeah, it seems like people are responding really well. I'm glad.
can you tell when you know, like, this thing has genuine buzz, or it's a lot of friendly people around me telling me, yeah, it's really good. It's really
You can
good.
tell.
You can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have half a brain, you can tell when people are being honest. And with this, seems like people are really excited, and it's genuine. You know, there's something that they're responding to, and I'm glad because that's what we were all working for.
Mm-hmm. Was it, you know, can you talk about getting the script? You know, I mean, obviously you worked on Gossip Girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Dan.
Yeah.
Director's name.
Oh, Will Gluck?
Will Gluck.
No, he had never shot any Gossip Girl.
He had never done that.
No, yeah, I hadn't worked with him before. I mean, I knew some people who were friends.
I see.
But when I got the script, I knew who had been cast, and I knew that it was obviously going to be something special, so I knew that it was going to be smart. But what I was really attracted to was the character and how kind of off the wall he was, you know? I mean, he's strange. He's certainly weird. I mean, he's like a mascot of all different kinds, which would normally be a role who's ridiculed, a guy who's just a total nerd, but he's actually effortlessly cool. So he's dynamic, he's multidimensional, he's more of like a real human being than a lot of the sort of stereotypes that are molded in high school films, you know?
What do you think the key to him? Because what you said, the way you just described him is very accurate. For me, it seemed like what gets him through it is he's got utter confidence in himself. They could say what they like.
Exactly. You can say what you like, but I am who I am, and that's really what Olive represents, except for the fact that she's thrust into it and finally breaks down. Like, how is anyone supposed to deal with this? You know. So they're essentially, I feel like, the male and female counterparts to one another, but in very different positions. You know, he's on the outside looking in, so he's able to just kind of check in on her and be like, hey, just don't worry about these people.
Mm-hmm. And was that quality was on the page then? Or,
oh, definitely.
Or was he just the guy and then you came in and brought elements?
I mean, I would like to think that I brought something to it, but it's certainly what he was supposed to be. I just think that depending on how it was played could have dictated a lot of how he was remembered, you know. He might not have been the foil that he was on the page if somebody wasn't able to kind of bring out he's supposed to be grounded, you know. The reason that he's so confident is because he's just like, you know what, I see through all this. It's just high school.
Okay. Talk about, well, first, yeah, all right, let's do this first. Finding the chemistry with Emma, you know. I mean, did you guys work on that before?
Honestly, we hit it off, you know. I mean, we had met briefly before, but very briefly. She's a cool girl, and she's talented and smart, and we just got along immediately. So there was no real work there.
Mm-hmm. And how close is he to you when you were in high school? What is
Woodchuck Todd?
Yeah.
He's if I went back to high school now, I'd be Woodchuck Todd. But when I was there, I was a bit quieter. I was certainly quieter. I had confidence, but I was still finding myself, definitely. I think Woodchuck Todd is an exceptional kind of a sense of who he is.
Okay. We're wrapped up then, huh?